Today I'm going over the new Mad City blog, which covers a lot of massive things that are going to be coming to the game in the future, including a new bank floor, a new vehicle, new inventory system, and so much more. So without further ado, let's dive into what's coming next for Mad City. That's literally my line. It also says here, please note that these features additions are coming to the game at an unannounced date. So any of this that I'm going to mention in this video, we don't have a clue when it's coming out. First of all, we have more content updates. It says right here, let's talk about more content updates. Players can continue to expect bi-weekly updates, which will feature new weapons, new vehicles, including heavily requested PvP changes. And they have actually listed these PvP changes later on in the blog. It also says here the new weapons, which we've actually been teased before. There's images on the screen right now. New vehicles, we have one of them right here, which is the anti-air vehicle. The anti-air tank is making its way to the battlefield, offering players new strategies to take control of the skies and dominate the competition. I've got to say, it does look actually amazing. Like, even with the skin on it and everything, it looks super cool. I think this might just be a one-seater and you'll be able to control all these missiles, obviously from inside. Or this could be a possible two-seater. You have someone driving it and someone on the back here kind of controlling this thing. It looks like this thing can also move up and down because we've got this kind of little mechanic thing going on at the back here, which will be able to move it up and down. But yeah, I cannot actually wait for this thing to get into the game and check it out. It looks like it's going to be pretty expensive, so if I were you, I'd start saving up like right now. Next up, we have the PvP changes here. We have shotgun jumping, which is apparently coming back to the game. Taser rework, apparently there's going to be no more ragdolls. Vehicle health adjustments, weapon stat adjustments, health packs. This could be either one or two things. One, just health packs that kind of spawn in like airdrops and you have to go get them to then obviously collect the health pack and get more health. Two, something that you carry around with you when you're doing the heists, which seems more reasonable. We're adding riot shields, deployable shields. I don't know the difference between these two. Hero reworks and villain reworks as well. A lot of new things coming when it comes to PvP. Next up, another big thing, we have a new bank floor. Obviously, the bank is currently one of the heists that doesn't have any variations, so this will actually make it a lot more interesting when going ahead and robbing the bank, because we will have the variation we have now, and also this one. As you can see, we have two images here. One of them looks like there's this little room here where this thing kind of spins around. Made the image a little bit bigger, and you can see on the left there that there's actually a button, which I'm assuming that you've got to kind of go around this place, find the buttons, press them to then activate the vault, get in the vault, get the money and escape. But yeah, it looks like a completely different heist, which is actually pretty cool. New variation, new kind of theme. Here's another image showing the new bank floor. As you can see, this is the room that I'm pretty sure it was just showing with that little spinny thing. This is kind of like a lead up or a lead away to it kind of thing. But yeah, new bank floor. Really excited to check this one out in the game. But we've got even more features here apparently. We're working on more features. One of the key elements is our new inventory system. Straight away, you can actually see what's going on here. You have different layouts, which is obviously really cool now. You can select whichever kind of primary weapon you want. Shotgun, secondary, melee, throwable, bag, mask, and also dog. That's kind of confusing. Maybe you can like customize your dog and then it will just save your customized all like the items you put on the dog. I think. I don't exactly know how that will work. But it also looks like you can have more than 3 loadouts here. So I'm assuming you can get up to like 5 or maybe even more, maybe even 10. Or maybe you could just have however many you want. How it works, you make a new layout, you call it whatever you want, or you could just leave it as layout 1, 2, 3, etc. Then you can go ahead and change whatever guns you have here so that you don't have to keep getting different guns. You can just load up your layout and there you go. This is a screen you'll get when you're trying to select a specific weapon. In this case, we have the primary weapons here. All of these say assault rifle. Obviously, they won't when you're actually playing it because this is obviously testing. So you'll be able to go through, select the weapon you want. You'll be able to equip it. I'm assuming there'll be a picture here of the actual weapon because there's also labels here, which is actually pretty cool. So you can see the different parts of the weapon. Got the weapon stats right here. They're not too detailed, but it's fine. It'll give you like a rough estimate on which ones, you know, gives you the more damage, accuracy, all of that. And here, obviously, is how you customize your weapons. You can see here textures. All these will be the textures down here. Obviously, there's no images yet. Here, you'll be able to choose which kind of colors you want. You could choose green, yellow, orange, red, pink, or you could just choose this one, which I'm assuming will come up with like a color wheel kind of thing, and you can just select specifically whatever color you want. Finally, here we have something which isn't actually in the game. It's just something completely new. I'm pretty sure we have attachments to your guns now. So apparently, you can add like scopes and things. Obviously, there's no images, so we can't actually get more of a look at what this will be. But yeah, a lot more customizations for your weapons. Pretty cool. Next up, we have the public beta environment. This is basically them allowing people to go ahead and test for them. It says here, to participate, you must be at least the first prestige. So that's how you can go ahead and test for them. And obviously just give them feedback on updates. And finally here we have new oceans. We're thrilled to announce a major revamp to our ocean system. They've also got a little video here which we'll go ahead and watch. As you can see, the water looks a lot more wavy now, like you can actually see the waves. You can also see the waves actually affect the objects and vehicles in the water. You've got these kind of red boxes, which I'm assuming are kind of representing the boxes that you get from the ship, or it could just be there just to test out this kind of new physic. But yeah, you can see them moving up and down to the wave, which is really cool. And finally, we've also got this little message at the bottom here. It said we had something bigger to show off, but we wanted to make sure it lives up to the community expectations and decided not to announce it at this current time. That's pretty much it for this video. A lot to go over actually, and a lot of big things, a lot of exciting things coming to the game. Let me know what you're most excited for in the comment section, and like the video and also subscribe if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.